Otherwise, you may not have them come tomorrow morning. And we may want to also give a call out for your damage pictures tomorrow too. If you see any damage, whether it's power lines down or tree damage, go ahead and send us that way too. Meteorologist Morgan Strackbine will be in. And if we have those photos, we would definitely love to show you some of those as well, because we've got a truly record-breaking and remarkable event coming in. And with the wind speeds that are going to be up here, especially this afternoon, it's going to make travel over a bridge like this here, the I-74 bridge, very tricky into the evening commute. So just a heads up, we're not seeing problems now, but that is going to change as we get into the evening. The record high for today, gone. It's already been eclipsed. We're at 59. That record was 57. So very warm and very windy with that south wind. A high wind warning for the entire Quad Cities that begins just after your lunch hour, and that will go all the way until tomorrow morning. So even the morning commute for Thursday, that's going to be a little touch and go. I would plan on a little extra time there. Further south, a wind advisory in the tan color, I guess you could call it, towards Galesburg, Monmouth, just east of Burlington. So 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. There's a big difference between the two because you can certainly get some damage with those higher gusts. 24 is where we're gusting right now. Easily going to double that as we go into the afternoon and evening. So let me put this on a timeline for you and show you when I'm expecting the strongest winds and when we could also have some scattered power outages too. And that's right here in orange from 6 o'clock this evening until midnight. And to complicate things even further, we've got a line of thunderstorms that's going to be racing through here at about 70 to 80 miles an hour. And that line of storms could actually grab onto stronger winds aloft. And that's why I've spiked this 10 o'clock wind speed here, or wind gust speed, up above the 60-mile-per-hour threshold. Because that line of storms could in reality push us closer to 70, maybe 75 miles an hour as it pushes through after dark. So you want a way to receive warnings tonight. Charge the cell phone, keep it charged in case you lose power. Batteries on the NOAA weather radio, a good idea too. Now the bulk of the severe weather is going to be to our north and west, where a rare severe weather outbreak will take place for north central Iowa into parts of southeast Minnesota. But notice the red zone, it creeps awfully close to us here in the Quad Cities, just west of the river. 9 o'clock on Future Track, here comes the line of storms with some damaging winds. 70 miles an hour again possible right around 9. We'll scoot that over the river here through about 10 o'clock into the Sauk Valley around 11. So that's the timing for the severe weather and when we can likely see some further enhancement to the winds. The tornado threat today really enhanced up here towards Waterloo, Ames. Students, if you have people that are at Iowa State University, make sure they're on guard for this today. Again, it's a rare event, but certainly something worth watching. No tornado threat really here in the Quad Cities. Again, you got to go way to the north and west. It's the damaging wind threat, though, that you see makes a little bit closer kind of encroachment, if you will, here into the Quad Cities. West of the Mississippi River, you're in the likely category for seeing some of those storms bring in some damaging wind. East of the Quad Cities, a little bit lesser threat, but still, when you've got winds gusting up to 60 miles an hour already without the storms, yeah, you're still going to see some damage heading into later tonight. Let me take you through the next 8 days, because once we say goodbye to the 70s today, we're going to be seeing much cooler readings heading into the weekend. The good news is the wind's going to calm down a little bit more. And overall, the pattern's going to be cool but quiet, because a lot of you will start that holiday traveling next week. And so far, don't see any big hiccups with that forecast.